take. Questions?
We are getting better. That was about as unselfish for 40 minutes as I've been here 7 years. I'm sure there's something that rivaled it, but I can't remember. You know, I don't know that we forced a shot all day, kind of, and you know, it moved really well. No matter who it touched, we got it inside out, we got it short corner, back out. The guards moved it well. They attacked gaps, and I think if we continue to play like that, you know, the offense, which has kind of been the part that we've been struggling with, it will come because there's people that can score the ball on this team, and I've kind of been saying that for I guess the first month and a half of the season here, that I think it'll come around. But you know, the unselfish play, I thought, is what really did it. Guarded them pretty well. You know, two's going to be pretty special for them as a freshman. I thought she would score the ball. We needed to do exactly what we did, which it took her 20 shots to get 18. And I thought she would get around 20. The key was going to be, you know, is she going to get them on 10 shots, and then that spreads out everybody else, and they can make threes, or are we going to make her earn it? And we certainly made her earn it. So pretty pleased with both ends of the floor. We are an improving basketball team. We're better than we were, probably by a pretty substantial margin, you know, from 2 weeks ago.
Shannon, TP, I know that, you know, Wisconsin, obviously it goes down as a loss, but how many positives did you all take from that? It seemed like, other than the rebounding, everything, I mean, defending the first shot, even some of the ball movement and things you were able to get, even though the points don't reflect, how much did the positives from that roll into this game?
I think that even before Wisconsin, I think that we were improving a lot on just the little things. I think for the most part during the Wisconsin game, we played right there with them. They made a huge run with like maybe 5 minutes to go in the fourth. But we got to do a better job on rebounding, I think, too, still. I think that was somewhat a positive during Wisconsin. Got to keep moving the ball around and just making sure we don't repeat mistakes at the next game next weekend.
You all, and TP, I'll ask you this. Ashley gets going early. You all establish a post presence early. How much easier does that make it on you all as shooters? They collapse down, just that little half second more to not rush things.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. I mean, getting the ball inside out in any offense, I mean, that's what gets you going, really.
You all are staring down at sort of a unique situation on Saturday afternoon. You all are the second game of a doubleheader. It goes overtime. What did you all do during that time? Was there any talk, or was it like, did it settle you down? There wasn't any early jitters because you all stood out there for a while.
Well, at first we were mad because we were ready to play, and then we were mad again because he told us to go in the locker room and we wanted to watch overtime. So there was like 2 minutes to go, and well, we were like, well, we're just going to go on out here, and if he doesn't see us, we're just going to stand behind him. Maybe he won't see us. And
they played that about right, by the way, because I was going to go get them with about 2 minutes to go. I think they kind of peeked their head out of the locker room to see what I was doing, which I was pacing back and forth.
I was pacing in the locker room, so it wasn't no good for us to stay back there. And I think TP with 2 minutes ago, and I said, "You want to walk out there?" She was like, "Yeah, let's walk out there." So just walked out there. I think it also helped us. I enjoy watching our guys play, and I enjoy watching the individuals. And yeah.
Coach, for them to be able to see that a little bit, does that help slow down the game? And like they're seeing function of basketball and seeing things on the court. Do you think that helps out? Almost like
you know, we played pretty well. So I mean, you know, maybe I thought we were pretty calm. We were pretty businesslike, which I wasn't sure going into that if I liked it or not. But we were ready. It was fine, you know, and. You know, it was a great crowd for the men's game. I thought our crowd was good as well. It was a heck of a game, a tough way to go down. Two tough teams in here playing. That was a great college basketball game. You know, some big time shots down the stretch from both teams. You know, so maybe it definitely helps get you excited. I think when you sit there and watch that, I mean, it's a pretty fun atmosphere to watch a college game.
TP, at what point did you feel it? I mean, there were a couple threes that were out like this. I mean, it felt like you were in the rhythm and continuing what you felt at Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that I felt it when I passed Faith and that girl jumped. just shot it. You know, I was like, okay, let's test this one out too. So,
I'm gonna answer that. Coppin State, she started to feel it.
Yep.
You know, and there was a point, and I think I said it in the press conference afterwards, there was a point in that game I turned around, I was like, TP's here, you know, she's back. And I thought it would take her a while to get all the way back, but, I mean, you look at her stat line tonight, it don't get much better than what she did. She was 5 assists, 0 turnovers, 22 points. She's had better rebounding nights, but she was active on that. You know, she's a spark plug. She's a spark plug for us when she's right. And she's done a great job, vocal-wise, leading our group every day. You know, every day. And I thought she would. None of us shot it like we're capable of for a number of games. Nobody. And that seems to be kind of over. You know, we got cold at Wisconsin. That's what hurt us. You know, I think what they took from Wisconsin, they were probably frustrated that we didn't stress them more than what we did. You know, we were kind of right there. We moved the ball and got shots that, you know, when you go back and watch them on film, they were okay, and we just didn't make any. I mean, they slowly got us to 20. You know, I mean, we would get 2 stops. We couldn't get a basket, they would score a bucket, and then it was 12, you know. And then 2 more stops for us, we couldn't get a basket, and they made another one, it was 4. I mean, that's how it happened. It wasn't like it went to 20 right away, and then, you know, that's how it was a slow drip that got it to an 18-point win for them. So, you know, we're working smarter, we're working better together. And they're trying to become a better basketball team. You can see it every day, and we are. We're starting to get there. I think our best basketball is still ahead of us, you know.
3 guards, 19 assists, 1 turnover.
Yeah.
When's the last time that happened with you coaching?
I don't know.
I mean,
probably never, honestly. I mean, probably
pretty
never.
impressive.
So.
You like to work with your younger people?
Yes.
Freshmen and sophomores?
Yeah. I thought Lorelei played her best game at Marshall today. She had 8 points, 6 rebounds, 4 blocks. I thought she was really calm on offense. And, you know, she's developing that side of her game, but she was she was under control the whole day. And which that tells me she's thinking about the right stuff. Kia Sybil's flies around, man. I mean, she gives us athletically something that we haven't had for a while. And there was a stretch in the 3rd quarter, I think, where I can't really remember all the plays. I'm not very good at that. But she put together like 3 plays. She ran down an over-the-top pass, got it back to us. She maybe ran down long rebounds 2 different times, and she plays really, really hard. She's got to go to work to develop confidence in her offensive game. You know, she's got to put in time. You know, I don't know that her. I tell her a lot that I think she has similar qualities to what CJ had when he got here, and he works a lot. I'm in here when I get here early in the morning. CJ Brooks is in this gym putting in time, and I think if she does that and learns how to be more aggressive on offense, she can really develop into something special because she plays really hard, really hard.
Yeah, that's the sequence in which she got the offensive rebound. I think there was 8 minutes to go or so, and that's whenever you all stretched it to 30. She chases down from the opposite wing to the rebound side block, tips it out. I think you ended up with a pass underneath, but kicked it to Mayo, and it's a 3. Is that like encompassing everything you want there? And the rebound was off of a pretty open look too. I mean, it just sort of seemed indicative of the day right there.
It was. You know, we had a recruit here, and her mom asked me how much I was going to yell, and I said it all depends on them. And you know, I didn't. They played. You know, they played. They organized themselves pretty well. You know, there was a lot of timeouts where I basically said I don't have anything to say. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, which is there was no adjustments needed. Like go play again. You know.
Shane and TP, how does it feel whenever you hear a coach say, I don't really have anything to say during a timeout? You're geared up, like you're walking back to the sidelines, and then it's like, oh, okay, we're good. Like, does that sort of make things loose?
Yeah, it's nice. It makes it loose,
Usually-
but it lets you know to keep doing what you're doing.
Usually he's pounding his board.
Punching the floor.
Gotta play harder!
That's not true. I doodle on that thing, usually I'm drawing.
He's
different
got a,
things like
he's got a
that.
weird thing where there's nothing on the board at all. He's not drawn on the board at all. And he'll just grab his eraser and just erase nothing.
Nothing. We-
And then he'll put it back.
I believe
And
this
I'm
press
just like-
conference is over. That's where we're at.
Anything else?
We had pretty much 40 minutes of the same thing. You started well, you were in a high gear, and you just stayed there.
Yeah,
Is this the way you really like to play?
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
This is a preview of Tony Ball.
Well, I hope. I hope, Tony Ball. You asked me if I'd ever won 2 in a row or something last time. I mean, I'd like to win a whole bunch in a row. But we got a long way to go to be as good as we can be. And I don't really get caught up in, I mean, the key at Wisconsin to get better is really not to worry about, did you win or not? It is, what areas did we improve in and which ones did we go backwards in? And, you know, we probably held serve at Wisconsin. We took another step forward today. Our ball movement was as good as it's been all year, period. People just, wherever the ball ended up, this is gonna, I think on our good nights, when we win big games, it will be hard for the other team to decide who to have to guard, you know? And that's the way we were tonight, you know? That's the way we were tonight.
You're also adding depth.
We are. We're very close to healthy, and that's helpful. That's certainly helpful. So,
Very good.
thanks.
Thank you.